Hello everybody and welcome to episode 28 of my Waterworld server. I'm Fixit. This is the Direwolf20 pack for 1.10.2. So, behind me you have what is sadly probably my greatest redstone achievement. Let me just show you what it is and then I'll explain everything else. So, I have finally figured out how to automate this atomic reconstructor in a way that's not completely hideous with redstone around using this phantom redstone face, which is pretty awesome. So I just have a regular wooden pressure pad connected to redstone, and a torch, which the torch, actually this is unnecessary, but the torch is, I use this phantom connector to connect to the redstone face. That way it's always on, and then if I throw down an item, say I put down like a bunch of redstone, that's dropped down and the atomic reconstructor hits it. Awesome. So, and then as long as something's on that pad, the atomic reconstructor will keep on going. And then as soon as it's picked up, then it will stop, which is going to be really easy. So I'll just throw in like maybe a vacuum chest or a range collector with the whitelist of crystallized canola, which is what I'm after. So, boy, look at this room. It's getting wires everywhere. So here's a couple other things I made. I made a canola press, which is none of this is hooked up yet, and fermenting barrels because I want to start experimenting with moving to some sort of canola power. But before I do that, I need to jump over and show you what I did. So I recorded like half an episode, and it just, I didn't know what I was doing. So it took a really, really long time to work it out. So I'll just jump over first. Let's go this way. First thing I did, very briefly, is I built a blaze farm, which is right now, it's working, and I'm picking all that stuff up, and it's going down into this all-white ender chest. So, not a big deal. This will only function if I'm around. So I thought if I run out of blazes, I could just run by, and the grinder is working all the time. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's got to be for now. But over here in my farm, I did a bunch of work. So here is the new farm. I did 10 more canola farms. Ooh, look at the frames drop when I show you all this. Okay, so anyway, the way I hooked it up is just like this, where I put a priority and I put this is accepting only canola and it's using advanced item relays to get it in. I experimented so much and so long I can't even explain it on using regular item relays and could not get it to transport the items. This is taking power from this power cell. And all these are being supplied wire. Actually, I should show you here. If I hold the wrench, you can see all the connections because we're still on 1.0.0, so we don't have the new actually additions with the sweeter visual there. But it works fine for now. This one doesn't have one. Yeah, this one doesn't have one. Well, you know what? You'll get to see me set it up because I guess I completely forgot about that one. Okay, let's jump over here. And let's see, it's called a relay, I think. Yeah, see, I have all these regular item relays. I could not get them to work no matter what. It was an awful like 40 minutes of video. So finally, I just gave up. Whenever I got home from my gig, I just deleted it and thought, you know what, I'll just record a new intro here and get this set up. So one thing I have to do is I have to turn off the whitelist, set it to a blacklist, and then attach that and attach that, and then that will very quickly transfer all of these items, full stack at a time. Pretty good because down here I have an ender conduit with 15 full speed upgrades, and so that's dropping in there. Cool, no problem. So anything that I don't want, I can just throw in there. Cool. Anyway, so I'm like swimming in canola probably by now. I haven't checked, but let me go check. All I want is I want enough power so I can do stuff and not worry about power constantly like I currently am. It looks like I have 6,200 canola. That's pretty solid. In fact, it's my fourth most thing. So, cool. Alright, so all that's going really well. What I want to do today is something that I think I have a little bit more idea about how I'm going to do. Oh, I should keep that in my tools. In fact, I should keep all these in my tools. Okay, and that too. Okay, cool. Alright, so what I want to do today is empty my experience. For sure, this needs to go in a better place. But, right now I have this biodiesel generator and it works awesomely. So, like, I got back on today. I'll turn that off because it's so loud. I got back home today, and I was completely out of power. Couldn't even access my refined storage system. I turned that on, turned off my Enderman spawner, and boom, I had 4,000 additional RF per tick, which was awesome. So these things are not going to keep up with it, I don't believe, is the problem. In fact, actually, even if these do, what won't keep up is the farms over there forever. Like, I won't be able to just run this all the time. I will definitely run out. Although I have a good amount, I could certainly run it for a while. I have a pretty decent amount. It's not enough for now. So a couple of things I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about how to power, or how these are powered rather, but how to get items into here. I think what I'm going to do probably, yeah, none of those have anything, is, I don't know, maybe I'll just run an item conduit out of here and just insert to there, because this always has potatoes. The only thing I would have to do is figure out where to put the wheat, but that shouldn't be a big deal, so I can do that later. The bigger thing is that I want to get into doing some canola, and really? Okay, the bigger thing is I want to get into doing some canola. Man, skeletons in 1.10 move so fast and shoot so often. Anyway, I want to get into doing some canola. So I've been reading about it. I think the regular canola press and generator and stuff is not going to work for me. I think I'm going to have to use the crystallized canola. So I have that bookmarked here. I can make canola into, just using this amount, I can make it into oil. So a canola press makes canola oil. Then you can use, or you can, the next level is use canola oil into oil. So that should not be a big deal. But it's not going to be enough for the extent that I want to go to, because I would like this to really be one of my main power sources for now. Is I can place, I'm sorry, I hear something in my head, in my ears, and I don't know what it is. There's a mob around here? I did get almost blown up by a creeper right when I logged on. He was just standing here. Alright, I don't see one. So, I can crystallize canola. So what you do is you put oil on the ground, and then you drop in a crystallized seed, and then you pull out crystallized oil. That, I think, is probably where I want to start for now. That will be a pretty easy way to start, and then I can work on the last level, which is empowered canola seed. But I can work up to that. I'd be happy with going to level 3 for now, because I have this, and this will crystallize the canola, no problem. So let me get the stuff I need to make this like level 3 sort of stage, and I want to see, basically I want to see if I need more of these, or what I need to keep up with this system. I may end up just going like 3 of each, something like that. I just don't know which one's faster, if they're the same speed or what. So I need to kind of monitor that and figure out where the problem is going to be in my whole system here. So I'm going to get all that stuff and I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. So I did a bunch of building actually. I tried going to bed, and my dog, who is aging and getting kind of old, just didn't want to go to bed. She was scratching at the door and stuff, and you know, she's been my pal for a long time, so I decided to get up and just hang with her. So she's sleeping here at my feet, and I have a little bit of time here while I sip my nighttime decaf. So let me show you what I did. I suppose I'll fly over to the farm. So I did some building. If you remember what it was last time, I did expand this, and I worked on this, which is a sugarcane and hemp farm. It's just a little setup for now, but I'm using breakers and just Ender IO conduits. And let me show you. I did this. I finished this probably 20 minutes ago, maybe half an hour ago, and that's how much I have. So that's not too bad. So I did throw down glowstone the whole way along. I had to run to the nether and get it, but pretty much every time any of these grow, they instantly get sucked down, and this doesn't take RF. You know, I was thinking about doing a piston system just to avoid using RF, since the whole point of doing this is to get RF, and then it occurred to me that I don't need a piston system. I can use the Actual Editions block breakers. Cool. So speaking of that, this building is so boring to look at right now. It needs detail. Okay, so speaking of that. What I plan on doing here is, now I have a method of crystallizing these seeds. I don't know if I had these or not. So, but it works perfectly. So all I'll have to do is I'll pipe in seeds here, canola seeds. It'll drop down, it'll get crystallized. This will automatically pick up only those because it's on the white list, and put them in this, which will probably be like an ender chest dedicated to that color or something like that. Anyway, so that is pretty well automated. So the next stage is one of the biggest problems is I don't have enough canola yet. That's really sort of the heart of the issue here. I've had this farm on now. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I can't remember now. I'm so delirious. But we've had some trouble with server crashes over the past week or two. And after reading the logs and checking out, I believe it's because of the Feed the Beast utility mod and chunk loads. Ever since, so we had everyone unclaim chunks and on chunk load chunks, and ever since then, it's actually not been a problem. We haven't crashed at all since then. That's been like almost 3 days now. So the problem is, yeah, here's how much canola seeds. So I'm almost getting to a surplus yet. Almost. So it's almost a surplus, and this will start filling up these crates, but just not yet. So yeah. What I could do is I could turn these crates into maybe like, I don't know, maybe it only goes like 16 blocks. Maybe like phantom faces, all of them, because they're all close enough, and somehow pull them out and put them into the inventory. I don't know, but I'll deal with that later. What I need to do next, I think, is really look at how to get liquid piped in and how to get liquid piped out. So what I'm going to have to do is canola seeds. Canola. So let's take a stack of these downstairs and just see what happens. I'm lost. I can't remember where it is. Oh, there it is. I couldn't remember where to put it. Wow. Okay, so if I throw in these, does this take RF? Yes, it does. It takes RF, so I'm going to need to give it power. So hopefully, maybe I have some MV. That would be most convenient. Oh, I do. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so let me think here. For right now, this isn't permanent. For right now, I can just plop that down there, and how about this up to there? That's cool. So then, I'll just throw in a whole thing of canola seeds and see how much I get. So canola oil, okay, so that's pretty good. Now let me pipe this in, and I guess I'll use, I don't know, pipe. Not a lot of really great options. I kind of like this pipe actually, but I think I'll use conduits because they're easy to disguise, and that's pretty nice. So, all right, so conduits it is. And let's see. Boy, I need to. Okay. So this is going to get piped out. Always active. This is going to get piped in. Oh yeah, cool. It's going right there. Fermenting barrel. And this does not take RF. That is super cool. Alright, so it looks like it's getting pumped in roughly equally. Is it going up? Yeah, it is, huh? Is this one going up? Yeah, it is. Okay, so it looks like one of these can do at least 2 of those. So that's pretty cool. So now I have oil. Well, that's pretty cool. So the next part is I want to get out of this and into, well, that's kind of the question, isn't it? That's kind of like the problem. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Okay, so what I need is I probably need a liquid, no, it's called fluid. A fluid placer and a fluid collector, which I believe you can whitelist and blacklist. So I'm probably going to need for 2 of these, right? So I'm probably going to need 1 of each, I suppose. Alright, so let's see. First, fluid. Can I make this? I can, sweet. Now can I make this? I probably have 2 buckets, but no more. That's cool. Oh no, man, I'm so bad at... Oh, I have such little iron left. That probably almost took all my iron. Alright, there's 2 fluid placers, and... Oh. Oof. I think that's all my iron. I have 2 iron left. Okay. Alright, so... Maybe I can make this. Let me see. No, I don't have it. I'm so close to sneezing, guys. I'm trying to... Okay, 2 auto breakers. Cool. Okay, so I got 2 fluid placers and 2 fluid collectors. So let's actually see if these need RF. I really don't know if they do or not. Excuse me 1 second. Alright, that feels better. Okay. I have just a hair, touch of a cold. It's not bad or anything, but just a little bit. Just enough to be kind of annoying. I don't know. I'm going to do this just because if I don't, it's going to be pretty annoying to me that it's just like dirt on the bottom, and I'll end up pulling up anyway. So, okay. So, let's see. What's the best thing to do here? Probably something like this. So probably I'll do like a fluid placer like here and here. Now, that does not look like it... Uh-oh. That does not look like it's going to take RF, huh? That's interesting. Let me put the collector here. Does this... Shoot. I was... Oops. That's not right. I was really hoping that these would have like a whitelist on it or red something, but that's not really that good. Dave has to relog every time he sleeps. I think he keeps getting caught in his bed. I don't know what bug that is. Weird. Alright, well, so what am I going to do about this, guys? I don't know. Alright, so let's try first just do a fluid conduit. Well, that worked. Now that's in there. Yeah, that's not really what I was hoping here. So whenever this gets a bucket full, I guess it'll just put it out there. Man, I don't know how to automate this. I'm really going to think this through. Okay, I feel like I'm close. I feel like I have like the pieces that I need to do this, but I just can't quite do the thinking it takes to really put it together. So let me think about this, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I kind of realized how I need to make this work, and I think what I need is I need a second refined storage system, although a very probably small one. Eventually, I could hook this up together. I just don't think I quite have the materials to do that yet. So for right now, I'm going to try to just do this. I actually got these out just to throw them back in. And one thing I forgot about is I need to make sure that these have flint in them. No, it doesn't. I want to make sure I get a chance for a secondary output. There we go. I know dark steel would be better, but I certainly don't have like the spare materials to do that. So, okay, cool. So I did make a controller here, and what I need is... Let's see. I need to make another grid. And so that is basic processor. So I'm going to need, let's see, redstone and silicon. Shoot, I would have thought for sure I had some of these silicon pieces here, but I guess not. Is this... What the heck? This have no power. Hold on. It doesn't have power. Wait a second. Does this have to be attached to the controller? Or a cable? Interesting. Let's see. Oh, I don't have very many left. I wonder about that. That's not what I expected, but okay. It kind of makes sense, I suppose. Do I have enough cable? Probably not. Yep, that's it. It has to be, interesting. Okay, cool. Well, good to know. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I still have the sniffles, guys. It's pretty gross. And, let's see. That would just be like that, and like this enough to at least get started. So what I need here is, let's see, refined... Oh, no space. Storage. Alright. I need these. I can probably make processor, redstone, silicon. Let me see. I bet I have some of these in here. I do. I knew it. And I have some printed basic processors too. That's also good. Alright, I'll use this one for this because that will help speed that along a little bit. So, let me see. Oh wait, this is already done. Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay. Well, that is great. Let's see. So I just need one of these, which is just a basic processor and glowstone, and I need one of these, which is just a basic processor and nether quartz. Sweet. That should be enough to finish that, and I'll just keep that going. Cool. Alright, so let's see. Basic processor. Did I not grab any? I thought I did. Okay, my fault. Alright, that should be enough for that anyway. Cool, there's one. Thank you, and I just need quartz. There's the other one. Nice! Okay. Refined storage. Let's see here. Can I make this now? Yes, I can. Sweet. Okay, so there's the grid and the controller. That's cool. What I'd kind of like to make a crafting grid, which is pretty easy. I just need one more advanced processor, which is just diamond, redstone, and silicon. So I'm going to make a couple things that I need, and then hopefully I will be right back. I hope I will. Alright, so I have a little bit of my experiment. First, for one thing I learned is that these fermenting barrels can pull directly from the canola press, so no need for wiring there, which is actually nice. That way I can separate this by a little bit. Another thing I learned is that this fluid collector is not going to work. It doesn't have a whitelist, and it will immediately collect whatever is in here, and that is no good. So, but the placer will. So the placer is going to pull items or push liquid into this spot right there. Now, I also have, and I only made one because I want to try it. I have an importer. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll put my controller right here and my crafting right here. This will actually be quite. I don't have power. Blah blah blah. I should keep power in my bag. Let's see. MB will be just fine. Yes, please. Alright, so, let's see, how about, for now, this is pretty hideous, but I think it should work. Okay, cool. Alright, so that has power, nice. And I can access, well, nothing, because nothing is currently attached. So I made a 64K fluid storage box, that's actually the smallest one. And what I'll do is I will hook up with cable, which I don't have. Darn it, I gotta go make more. I think it's pretty cheap, but let's go find out. You know, one thing that would be nice to hook these up together. Is that what this is called? Yeah, cable. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Okay, cool. Alright, it would be really nice to have access to my whole grid down here, so maybe I will eventually hook these together. just run like a cable down. I had plans of that, and I kind of forgot when I started building. I did have plans of where my cables and stuff were going to come down, but yeah, I forgot. So maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so what I'll do just for sheer aesthetics is something like that. That's cool. Oh wait, this is facing the wrong way though. I guess I have to get in here. Importer. Okay, nope. Looks like I'm going to need, instead, like a block here. And then maybe put it up against the block. There we go. That should... Now, I don't know if that's the right liquid importer or not, so I'm just going to have to give it a shot here. But, let's see. One of these guys... You know what? One of these guys may have... Yeah, it does. Haha. Sweet. That does not seem to be importing at all. I thought maybe it would. Maybe I need to whitelist items. Where's my bucket? Can I whitelist oil? Oil bucket. I would like to import... No, actually, that's completely wrong. I specifically do not want to import that. What I want to import is what I'm going to make next. Either way, this does not really seem to be working. I may... Let me see if I can make one of these, actually. Yeah, just one. So if I just drop this in. Boom! That now is... Oh, I guess I didn't get my bucket. Where's my bucket? There it is. Nice! Crystallized oil bucket. So that's pretty good. Alright. Good. However, that being said, I don't seem to be... Yeah, this looks like an item importer. You know, there must be another item, and I just don't know what it is since I don't really know this mod. Maybe there's a specific fluid importer? I hate to search on camera here, but... Okay, I'm going to have to take a look and maybe do a little bit of Googling, but I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, guys, I cannot believe how much work this took of trial and error because I stink at redstone, and there's a few mods that I don't really know how to do, but I guess that's part of the fun, right? So what I have is I have RF Tools timer that's set to about a minute, I think. And then I have redstone going into this automatic precision dropper, which has crystallized canola seeds in it. A bunch of them. So it only drops one time on a pulse. That's cool. It drops, and this is a fluid collector that will take anything but only on redstone pulse. I put a repeater just 4 ticks, so it's only a second later, but it's just long enough. And I think what's going on is that I am not sure I'm actually getting it in here. This seems to be taking it, but what's going on here? I thought I had this done. The importer, can the importer maybe possibly not import from the bottom? I know there actually Editions has a few things that like have to be imported from certain sides, so that could be it. I keep having 2580. That's still 2580. It seems like I do not have any more fuel. Crap. Do I have any more canola? I do. Okay, cool. This is going to burn through canola pretty quickly. So this is not going to be fully automated, but I think it will do okay. So like right now I have a seed in there because there was no oil. It seems like there's still not enough, so it has to still filter through here. Okay, there. Now there's enough, and it's put in, and there's a seed. Awesome. So, this will fill up, I believe... I don't know if it'll go faster than a minute, though, is the problem. I mean, that's already through some. So maybe I should do this a lot more than a minute, but it... So that's 20... I'm still at... Am I still at 25.8? Yeah, this is still not exporting. Now, why is that? It's that's completely full. This... Oh, wait. Oh, you know why, I bet? Maybe... Maybe, yeah, it's in items. It's in items. Now it's taking the fluids in. Nice, yeah. Because I broke it and I put it back. And now I have a bunch of fluids. Sweet! So I have a semi-automated system. The only thing I think I would like to, is I would like the fluid to go in first. Oh, but that's not going to happen because I'm not getting enough fluid yet. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, this is not going to keep up. I'm going to need to go way more than, maybe like 3 minutes. Let's try that. 1800. Cool. Alright. So hopefully in 3 minutes I'll get enough canola. It's interesting. Oops. It's interesting. Like, this is full. So I would think that this one is getting all of it. I'm not sure. Though, or maybe it's just kind of slow, you know. That could be it too. Anyway, yeah, so I think this is a working system. Now, the only thing I would need to do is I'll just need to get, I guess, like an ender chest or some way to get canola, these seeds. Well, first I'll need to get regular canola seeds in there, and then I'll need to get crystallized seeds from here over to here. Maybe I'll use item lasers, relays. They seem to work pretty well, and it won't clutter up the room. Yeah, so I'm just going to double this on the other side, and then I have, yeah, so pretty good. I have a bunch of, I wish it told you. I wish it'd be really nice. Oh, you know what? I probably need a liquid grid. Let me see here. Grid. I wonder if yeah, I bet I need a fluid grid. And that's just a grid. I bet I can make that real quick. I'll make that before I sign off for the day. Here, let's see. Fluid grid. So I need one of these, and that's just diamond, redstone, silicon. Okay. I did go mining. Like I said, I got probably roughly 8 stacks of iron, something like that. So it was a pretty solid and short trip. But boy, the deep dark is pretty awesome. I didn't want that. I just want the silicon in there. Cool. All right, there we go. Grid. I think I am going to connect. I think I'm going to connect these because I would like to, when I'm down there, I would like to be able to. Can I make this? Be able to access all my stuff instead of always popping up here to do it. That would be really nice. Okay, I have that, so I just need... Maybe I have this. Oh, I'm missing just one thing. Oh, just this. Okay, cool. Easy. Sweet. And I just need a bucket, which I can do, I guess, is... Oh, this is refined, huh? Right. Right. Bucket, cool. Alright, let's make this, and then we'll throw it down there and see if I can see how much I have. That would be pretty cool. I really like this crafting mechanic. It's pretty great. Alright, let's head back down and see. Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice! I have oil for some reason. I guess that was when I was experimenting, but cool. So I guess that's probably buckets. So it looks like I have 10 buckets of crystallized oil already. Pretty nice. All right, guys. So I'm gonna hook this up with some ender chests and stuff, and I'm gonna double this on the other side because the system seems to work pretty well. And then I will see you guys next episode with hopefully my power situation may be resolved or at least getting close there. And I think I know where I want to go next, and that is going to be actually power involved as well. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all.